What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Raven Song Gaming. This is Raven, and we are continuing with the Demon Hunter playthrough. I'm sorry, the Necromancer playthrough. I don't know what anything is anymore. Okay, so this is the campaign, is the word I was looking for in the last video when I was like, what is this? A quest? A campaign? It's a campaign. So Shadows in the Desert is the campaign, I believe, for this video. I'm not entirely sure if we get through the entire thing or not, but we'll find out, so let's go. Again, I'm recording the voiceovers on this series after the fact, just because it's too hard to edit out the fan sound if I do it concurrently. So here we go. And we're in Chaldeum. Yay. As far as like the home base locations that you can go to, Chaldeum is one of my favorites.
Here we are. Chaldeum, Jewel of the East. Uncle Deckard loved this place.
He wouldn't now that it is under the spell of Belial, Lord of Lies. I can smell his stench, Omir.
It would be best to split our forces. You two search for Belial. I shall hunt Magda.
Okay, bye. I might be speaking for myself here, but I think the Necromancer is really just like, you guys are annoying the shit out of me. Please go somewhere else.
Are you guarding the refugees over there?
I am not a guard. I am a Shearer, commander of the Iron Wolves. We saved these refugees from Magda's coven, but even now wreaks havoc throughout the borderlands.
Where did you last see her?
She's heading toward Alcarnus, but has blocked the road behind her. However, there is another way, through the Kasim outpost.
Alright.
Emperor Hakanku is in...
Go through the Sundered Canyon. Alright.
This gate leads to Alcarnus. You will need to follow the long road over the canyon bridge and through the Kasim outpost.
Oh, I think this is where we pick up the Enchantress.
Interesting journey.
Yep.
Take heed, traveler. Cultists guard these desert roads, and they will slay any who pass.
I mean to stop them.
Then you must not go alone. I shall accompany you.
Well now, it's my lucky day.
There are illusions out there. Mirages to some. But I can see them for what they are. The Coven's foul magic. They will lead you to your death.
I understand, but my death does not lie here. No.
I used to really have a distaste for the Enchantress, like I just didn't like her at all. But I use her so often now with, who do I use her on? One of my characters. That, I'm okay with her now. I think I use her with my Demon Hunter, which I don't think is very... I'm not sure if that's like a normal pairing or not, but I like her, so I keep her. Scoundrel's okay too, I like him too.
We did it.
I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish here. Okay. Did I think I was just going to be able to go through the wall, or... I keep forgetting that I was a lot less experienced back then, though, like when I was recording this. My Paragon level is 77 right now. In this, what you call it? Like, video. And I'm at like 8 something now, 800 something now, so this was a while ago. I've played the game a lot since then, so.
You knew that would happen.
I am an enchantress. The ways of magic and illusion are familiar to me. My name is Arena.
Why have you come here?
Well, I am also looking for someone. But here, let me clear the way for you.
Captain, from behind!
Protect the people! Iron Wolf!
If not for you, the Lacuni would have eaten well this day.
Are there more of them ahead?
Even worse. Cultists are casting spells in 2 of their desert lairs to obscure the Black Canyon Bridge.
Let us head north to the Howling Plateau. The cultist magic seems to be emanating from there.
Alright. Disrupt the hidden conclave ritual and disrupt the secret altar ritual. Ah, yes. I think this episode is also about an hour, so I'm trying to keep them to an hour, like 45 minutes to an hour, somewhere in there, but sometimes they just run along, you know? I just get all wrapped up in it, or sometimes things just take forever, like last time. I think this is all. I think this is also the part of this. Okay, so in this campaign, there are literal footprints in the sand that guide you to where you're supposed to go. And I can't remember if it was this time or was, I think it looks like it was this time. But I looked all over the place forever for these two, I don't know, ritual sites. And at a certain point, I think I was doing the monk, and I have already recorded some of her. So I think I was doing the monk, and I ended up at this place again, and I was like, oh my gosh, there are literal footprints leading me. And what's worse is that the enchantress says over and over and over again, like, oh, look at these footprints. Oh, look at these footprints. And I was just ignoring her because I thought she was obnoxious. And yeah, I was just So the footprints were all the way back there, like way back there down the path. Like now I see them and it's driving me insane. And like obviously we can't cross this bridge until we get those 2 things done. So I'm just like wandering in the wrong direction. So annoying, but it's so funny going back now that I kind of know what I'm doing. And of course I pull up the map like, where am I supposed to go? I don't know, maybe follow the footprints. You know, the ones the enchantress won't stop telling you to follow. I think that I honestly just overthought this game. Like I was overthinking it. I thought things are kind of handed to you. Not so much in that it's easy all the time, but like what you're supposed to do is fairly self-evident. Unlike things like, I don't know, World of Warcraft, which I find... I'm sure some people think World of Warcraft is really easy, and I'm sure that I'll think it's easy once I've played it for a while, or that at least it's easier to understand. But yeah. I just found this by like sheer dumb luck. This hidden conclave, because the footprints weren't there anymore.
The ritual is disrupted.
But yeah, there are other games that I feel like aren't as intuitive as this game is, so I'm not really sure why I struggled so much in the beginning. There are things that are so obvious to me now. I don't know if it's because they really were that obvious, or I just was inexperienced and I'm being too hard on myself.
We will avenge him.
My allergies are driving me nuts. See? Footprints to the left there? I'm just wandering away from them. There you go. Okay. Now am I going to follow the footprints? Yeah, okay. I think eventually I figured it out. You have to kind of walk away from them sometimes before they show up. Like, you'll get to the end, the part where they end, and then you kind of have to like stand there for a minute or wander around a bit, and then they kind of repopulate. I have to kind of keep moving, but then, and every single time the enchantress will say, look, more footprints. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Now I do anyway. But yeah. I feel like this game is very good at sort of walking the line between being easy and being challenging but intuitive. I did get Dark Souls 3 or whatever it is, and I didn't know it at the time, but apparently it has a reputation for being like one of the hardest games ever. So, challenge accepted, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna fail like over and over again, but hopefully eventually I can at least get through the game. But I don't know anything about it. I guess that's not true. I have some sort of reference to it because Viva La Dirt League does those skits, like gamer skits, like Epic NPC Man, and they do some Souls logic, which I'm assuming is from Dark Souls. I have no idea, but I'm assuming it is. And yeah, so I'm sure some of their skits will make a lot more sense once I play Dark Souls, but am I just gonna leave all that crap on the ground? Oh, okay. I was like, dude, I know I'm not always the best at like getting stuff, but that was a lot of stuff to leave behind. I probably got so excited about the footprints that I was like, forget everything else.
I'm afraid not.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Another thing I really like about this game too is that, at least in the campaign mode, I feel like as soon as you're kind of just like really over a certain location, like once I was just done with New Tristram or whatever, then we were in Chaldeum, you know, and once I got over Chaldeum, we went to the next place. So I feel like they do a good job of keeping you in an area just long enough until you start to get bored with it and then changing it, so. I'm really interested to see when Diablo 4 comes out what that looks like. I know it'll still be a while, but... I mean, I've seen some of what it looks like, but I mean, you know, how everything is set up. And the one thing from what I've seen so far that I think is... I don't know if it's disappointing or not, because obviously I haven't played it, but... it looks like they went for a very desaturated color tone, like color scheme in Diablo 4, which I get is probably to add to the realism because things look a lot more realistic, but I kind of enjoyed the vibrant colors in...
I require a corpse for that.
Yeah, I mean, not sometimes they're dark, but they usually have this really pretty... I don't know, I just really like the color choices and the schemes and all that from Diablo 3. So it'll be kind of interesting to see what that's like, if it's dull or if it makes sense, but yeah, I kind of look forward to that, just to see what that's like. But I mean, Diablo 3 will be here, so can always come back and play it.
I require a corpse for that.
Yeah, I purchased a bunch of games during the like Black Friday and the holiday sale, and they had a bunch of sales really close together on Steam. So I did get a bunch of things. I got Little Nightmares, which I've played maybe 15 minutes of. It's really interesting. They give you almost no instruction, and I haven't watched a playthrough because I kind of want to walk into it blind. And then if I'm just failing miserably, I'll watch a playthrough to see what the hell I'm supposed to do. But yeah, it's really fascinating. It's also very hard to explain, so I'll just have to show you. But and then I also ended up getting Bendy and the Ink Machine. I saw Jacksepticeye play that through a while back, and I really loved the aesthetic. So I want to play that through. I also picked up what else did I get? Sekiro, I think. I never know if I'm saying that right or not. Shadows Die Twice, I think, is the subtitle of that one. And The Witcher, Dragon Age, got a bunch of them. A bunch of stuff. I think I got a couple of horror games as well, but I don't remember what they are now. I have them all on my desktop, but I really want to start playing something else and kind of add some variety to the channel, but I also know I'm going to be gone for a month and I won't be able to have access to gaming and recording, so I don't really see a point in starting a new series when I'm going to be gone. So I think I'm just going to try to pre-record the rest of this series and level up my Necromancer and get this all taken care of so that I can at least have those playthroughs up. But yeah, if I end up with time before I go, maybe I will. Well, I'll probably play some Planet Coaster too, because I really want to finish a part from scratch with that one. But I'm still trying to figure out all the mechanics and just figuring out how to build coasters and stuff like that. Some of the figuring out I like to do off camera if I can, just so that you guys aren't sitting there watching me be dumb. But sometimes I guess it's fun to kind of see that side of things too and watch people figure things out. And then it's kind of nice too because the community can tell you like, oh, you're supposed to do this or you're supposed to do that, or you know, give you some advice, which is nice. But Planet Coaster looks really cool. I've been enjoying it in the little bit that I've played it, and I really want to do some dark fantasy themed coasters and dark forest type things, so we'll see about that. On the horror channel, I also I narrate a lot of stories, like, you know, road trip horror stories, or deep woods horror stories, or desert horror stories, or things like that, you know. So a lot of them happen in nature, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to build a coaster around that concept of like monsters in the woods sort of a thing. So like the cryptid coaster or something like that. So we'll see. I also think building a Diablo themed coaster might be fun, but I don't know, for some reason the natural elements entertain me and inspire me a little bit more than that at the moment, so I'll probably do that.
Look, more hidden footprints. This is one of the cultist lairs. They're casting part of the illusion inside.
Alright, finally, secret altar acquired. Well, found.
The ritual is disrupted.
or to dispel the Coven's magic. Let us go to the bridge.
Thank you, hero. Akahat bless you.
It is with some reluctance that I write on the 7 lords of hell, for they are the greatest of the demons, and even whispering their names seems to poison the air around me. They are divided into the lesser evils, Belial.
Tell me,
All
what shall
right.
we do when Magda is dead?
Kill the demon lord she serves.
I love collecting the lore.
You must be the one I was meant to find here.
I don't really know why. I just find it really entertaining.
I think it is time for you to know my true tale. I am not from Chaldeum. I learned these spells 1500 years ago. My sisters and I pledged our service to a man of great power. We called him the Prophet. He trained us and placed us in a magical slumber to awaken in this era. I am to prevent the Lords of Hell from invading.
The Prophet. I have not heard of this figure, but your aid is welcome.
Having that countdown going while I'm messing around with weapons stresses me out. Like, I know I have more than enough time, but anytime there's a countdown, like, even if it has nothing to do with me, countdowns just stress me out.
You will find it to the north, though it is still some distance away.
I require a corpse for that.
I see riches ahead. Fire forces are closing in. Raise your weapons.
Okay, so next up is Qasim Outpost.
I need a corpse. That is not possible.
Did we find it? I don't know. I looked down for 2 seconds, so that's probably when something important happened.
Darkness hangs in the air. We must be getting closer.
I'm so bad at doing my own commentary. But oh well. I like this channel though. I like having this channel because on the horror channel, I used to be more chatty. But as that channel grew, it became clear that even though a lot of people enjoyed that, most people just wanted me to shut up and tell the stories. So I haven't been as chatty on that channel in a while, except for like updates and stuff. So the fact that I established from the outset that this channel was going to be laid back and chatty and relaxed and just a very casual hangout entertainment type of gaming channel, I feel like I have more license to do that here. And even on the art channels, at least my fine art and like somewhat craft, like I do diamond painting stuff over there, that one I tend to be a little bit chattier on as well. But yeah, this one I feel like I can really just ramble and hang out with you guys, and it's a lot of fun. So especially since we've all been like isolated and pent up, I really enjoy putting things on in the background where people are just talking about random things or whatever, because it's kind of just like having company, you know, when a lot of us can't have it right now, or can't have a lot of it. So
No.
Once in 1,000 years, when the stars align, these ruins open, but only for a short while. There is treasure rumored to lie deep below. Find it fast, or die when the dungeon seals itself for another age.
honestly kind of surprised I didn't take that guy up on going into the... Yeah, there we go. Okay. I was like, really? I passed up a dungeon? Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. I think I said this in the last video as well, but just in case you didn't hear that video or you didn't watch that video, there will be some background noise probably in the videos leading up to my month away, getting somewhat prepared for moving. Sorry, had to pause and silence there because of that noise. And that's just because I don't have the luxury of recording only at night right now, because I'm pre-recording for several channels. So I've had to use the nighttime for the horror channel and recording for that. So voiceovers are more casual, and so I have to do those when I can do those. So if I ever just like drop off and disappear, and like as far as the voiceover, and it's not because of dialogue or lore, it's probably because people were making noise and I had to silence it. So sorry about that.
world can abide you no longer!
Most impressive.
Alright, done with that dungeon.
The night embraces you!
Belial, Lord of Lies, is the most elusive of the 7 evils, and is a master of deceit. It is said that he manipulated Asmodan into revolt against the Prime Evils. This began the Burning Hell's civil war, which ended with the dark exile of the Prime Evils to our mortal realm.
I need you to open the gate.
You must be mad. But if you're intent on rushing headlong to your death, talk to Captain David down in the command post. He's got the gate key.
Here you are, delivered unto me as a sacrifice, a gift from Lord Belial.
Or he's setting you up to fail.
No, he would never betray me. Strike her down.
You never learn.
Not a moment too soon. They plan to sacrifice us to Belial. Iron Wolves, take back the town!
That is not possible. Did Magda go to Alcarnus?
Yes, we've heard rumors of a horrible slaughter there.
Then I'll be on my way. My bag is full. I need to go back.
Oh, I was out of room.
Perfect. A powerful ability. That will be of use. A wise choice.
Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. I think I'm going to just start time-lapsing through this kind of stuff.
It cannot be far.
Leaving gold on the ground as per usual.
Your death nears. I must have a corpse. Decay and rot. That is not possible. No. No.
Norventeria, the light of the seraphim radiates from him.
He hails from the high heavens.
You have been blessed by many.
No.
All right, so
I require a corpse for that.
Be gone!
Finally. I like freeing the caged prisoners, but I always free all of them instead of just the ones I need to.
I shall free you.
At last!
Fear not. The coven will be vanquished.
I'm sorry if you guys are hearing voices or whatever, or door slamming, as it were. I swear the hallway right outside this room is like Grand Central Station. One of the perks of moving, I will eventually have a whole studio, so... Watch, I'll like find an apartment that has like an opera singer next door or something. Although we might be able to be friends. I used to do opera, but can you imagine? Tap dancer lives above me or something. I can see it now. I would like to rent a house, but for that very reason. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It depends a lot on inventory availability, so all riveting topics, I know.
That is not possible.
Yeah, I can never walk past a caged prisoner. Like, even if I'm doing a bounty or something, or if I'm just out in a certain area, like Dalgar Oasis always seems to have caged prisoners or whatever. I always have to free them. Can't leave them. I know they're not real, but it's just a digital simulation. But hey, there are theories that we live in a digital simulation. And I would hope that my player would save me, you know?
Oh, thank you.
Put this place behind you.
Other way, ho. This always drives me nuts. I never used to be able to find this lair. No, other way. I need go. Follow my voice. Nope. Mm-mm. Oh, past me. Look at your mini map. There you go. It's all the way at the other end of where we are right now. So we could probably have just ran there around all of the things, all the enemies, but XP, you know?
That is not possible. I require a corpse for that.
Alright, we're almost to the end here, just a boss fight away.
The moment of your death draws near.
It matters not. While you hunted me, Belial's Imperial Guard captured your little witch Leah. Soon, her power shall be his.
I guess my entire strategy was just to leech her blood. Or siphon. It's not technically. There's also a leech skill, and that's a different skill altogether. Still standing right in the way of all the shit that's trying to kill me. As always.
No.
I don't know if I meant that as a strategy to siphon blood like through the thing that was sort of protecting me, but that was smart. I don't know if I just happened to be there when I went for it, but not bad.
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not.
She was consumed by shadow.
Alright.
Pains me to see it.
Magda slain. Check. Return to hidden camp. That's what I like to hear. It's over. I don't know what I'm checking for here. I think it's just habit. Always run around to see if I left anything. Always running around to see if I left anything. Except for when I actually leave something. And it's right in front of me.
Caldeum is still in peril. Before she died, Magda revealed that Belial's treachery goes even deeper than we suspected.
Alright. Talk to Tyrael real quick.
I killed Magda. While we fought, she claimed that Belial used the Imperial Guard to capture Leah.
Then they must be holding the Emperor against his will. I tremble to think what Belial might do with Leah and her growing power. The only chance we have to rescue Leah is to wrest the Emperor from the grasp of the Imperial Guard.
We need to get into the city. Ashira might be able to help.
Alright, there's only a couple minutes left, so I think I'm probably just dumping gear and doing stuff like that for the remainder. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope you've been enjoying this playthrough. It's been fun to revisit it, even though sometimes I'm frustrated with past me. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying your week, your day, your evening, whatever it is. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy the somewhat chatty nature of the channel here. I know a lot of you have commented that you do enjoy it, so yeah, I'm glad to hear it. And I don't really have anything else to add. I'm not sure when this particular episode will be scheduled, so I don't know if I'm on break yet or not when you're watching this, but probably, because I leave in like a week. So I will definitely try to keep up with the comments a little bit while I'm gone, but a lot of it is sort of just relaxing, but a lot of it is also preparing stuff for my move. So I will be fairly busy, even though I'm technically on a break, so I will do what I can. But let me know which character you guys would like to see next. I think I have a monk started, so that actually might just be the next one, I don't know. But I have the monk started, there's a witch doctor, there's a crusader, a barbarian, a wizard. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see a playthrough of next. Like I said before, I don't know if it's going to be the whole campaign, the whole storyline, because that's a lot of storyline, but but I'll level a character up from 0 to 70 to show you the progression anyhow. So yeah, let me know what the next character should be once we wrap up the Necromancer, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your whatever it is when you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.